Okay, so welcome to this day 2 of the masterclass for mental health survivors and advocates who make an impact. My name is Irene Anggreeni. So I'm also a fellow mental health survivor and advocate, and also mental health professional. So this day 2 is about this mind-body shift to support your healing and also the impact that you're creating. And welcome to take notes. So grab a pen and paper just to have it ready. So my goal for you in this session is for you to shift your self-perception towards acknowledging your power, your strength, and also your responsibility therein. And I want to also share some mindset and body-based tools to nourish you in your mission. I recognize, from what you shared in the registration form as well, I recognize the fear. So in reality, there is still stigma, there is judgment, and perhaps there's also a bit of loneliness on the path. So I would love for you to navigate them with courage. So that's what we are going to create in this session. So imagine if at the end of this session, you have really claimed your mental health journey as a power and strength. And yes, you can still be vulnerable. You don't have to be like really, kind of the strong man syndrome. But that you can see that actually as kind of your power. And just check in, how does it make you feel? Now, if you can turn it around, if you can shift it, that it is actually your strength. And how would that impact your life? So the content we are going to cover, we are actually going to do a lot of reflection. Also in between, we're going to do something playful as well. But the reflection is really about that, about fear, thoughts, emotions, feelings, and also our needs around fear, because this is deeply connected to survival mode, which we covered yesterday, and how also to amplify our courage. And we are going to do actually an experiential exercise in mindful sharing. So we're going to do that in breakout rooms, which is actually a way of challenging as well our fear, because I think sometimes fear can be fear of judgment, but if we have that experience where we share and it's not being judged, okay, imagine what that does to you. And I will share also my beautiful tribe program that might be a great match for some of you who wants to continue with this journey. And we close with question and answer. So there will be space for that. So yes, this session is really about that, then about unpacking fear, but also amplifying your boldness so that you can bring it outside. And at the end of this, we just take in what you need and let go what you don't. All is good. So there comes the first question actually. What are the skills or the superpowers that you've been becoming really good at through your mental health journey? And you can write them down in the comment or write them down in your notes. And just promise not to censor yourself. Just give everything the benefit of the doubt. And you can share that, if you want to share in the comment, or you want to open your microphone and just share what it is, the skills and the superpowers that you've become really good at. just be aware that, yeah, this is recorded. And yeah, I have a question from Daniela. The breakout rooms will not be recorded. Yeah, so that will be your sharing space. Resilience. Yeah, completely resonating there. Yeah, because you probably recognize the healing, the recovery is not a straight line. So there's sometimes like a detour, setbacks, and how we can still come back to the path. Gentleness and open-mindedness. Yes, 100%, Lodi. Yes, it's also about, yeah, kind of, I sense also it is a way of being kind to ourselves, the gentleness, and also to to open our hearts as well to other people, and open mind, also open heart. How about empathy? Did anyone write them down? So I can share from my example, like I think I've become quite good also at listening, especially as a professional, supporting others, and of listening without judgment. Yeah, it's kind of always in progress, but I feel I've been quite skilled at it. Also, like holding a safe space that people feel free to share. Yeah, listening more to the mind and the body, being more aware. I definitely resonate with that, Vanessa. Yeah, sociable kind of, it is also about creating connection with other humans and being able to adapt ourselves, with kind of in a middle way. Yeah, so there's always a bit too much of something, it's not good, but okay, we know like who we are, then we can also adapt ourselves to the context, to the situation. Courage, breaking taboos. Yes, really wonderful. Okay, so yeah, just keep that in mind. Yeah, you have these skills and these superpowers, and I want to show you this. You probably know this quote from the Spider-Man. So with your great power comes also great responsibility. So just type yes if you feel this. No, if not, that it is also okay, something we can work on. Okay. Yes, big yes from Jade. Yes. Okay. Yes. All right. Okay. Nice to see so many yeses. Yeah. So it is really to tap into that kind of that inner duty. You've been through something really transformative, and I even feel like, okay, it can be like really selfish sometimes if you just keep it to yourself. All this beautiful wisdom that you have created. So we have that responsibility as well. Okay, so now like we come to this checkpoint. Yeah, so are you ready to break through your fear, whatever fear it is you're feeling right now? And I promise we do that gently. Yeah, so just feel it in your body. Okay, are you ready for overcoming that fear? And I'm going to bring you into a kind of a reflective mini journey. I will share some questions with you, but before we dive into that, let's first, just prepare ourselves. Yesterday we did this breathing awareness, so that's something that we can practice again. Yeah, so I will guide you in this. So just right now, gently settle into your breathing and listen to your breathing if you're able to, or feel it where the breathing is in your body. So in this safe space in yourself, and also we hold the safe space together in this group, we are going to look deeply into our fear. And we are going to get some answers as well. You're welcome to write things down if you want, and if not, that's also fine. We just stay in that reflection. And so throughout this exercise, notice your breathing, and also notice if there's any shift in the breathing or in your posture, and also acknowledge any sensations that come up. And with each question that I'm going to share with you, just lean into that sensation that comes up, yeah, and be with it. Okay, so you have the power, you have the strength, and you realize, okay, you have responsibility as well with this. And in itself, it can already trigger some fear. So what is this fear about? It can be related to what you're doing, the work you're doing, to your mission. But it can also be just something very personal. And just noticing, acknowledging if there is any fear. What is it about? And where does it come from? Perhaps you have some idea where it comes from. If not, no worries. Okay, moving on to the next question. What if what you fear really happens? What then? So what if what you fear really happens? And then what? And what is on the other side, actually, of this fear? I can rephrase the question as well. What is this fear holding you back from? And what do you need to move through this fear? What do you need to make it safe for you or safer? and be open to anything that comes up. Okay, now we are moving towards courage. What gives you courage? And what would you do if you have this courage? Or 10 times more of this courage? What would you do differently? Okay, this might open up a lot of stuff. Yeah, so it's also an art to now, all right, give it a good enough closure of this reflection, and it doesn't have to be perfect or complete. Yeah, we're just acknowledging what is at the moment, and you are welcome to share actually if you like in the comment, like, or you can also unmute yourself if you're comfortable with that. Okay, I see there's opportunity from Maria. Is it in the context of this exercise just now, Maria? Okay. Yeah. All right. Thanks for, yeah.
It was about what is on the other side if you feel fear. So I thought if you just face that fear, that and yeah, on the other side I can find opportunity, because after that fear, there is a free space. You can explore yourself and go ahead.
Yeah. 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 Thank you for, for giving more context to it. Indeed, it is kind of fear. It can feel like a mental prison. It can feel like a wall.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. And
so you just feel release.
Yeah. Kind of to break through it also gives a lot of freedom as well.
Yeah.
Thank you. That's really wonderful. Okay. One more person if you want to share. If not, you can share in the comment and we move on. Okay, so let's move on then. All right. So actually, all this reflection, I know you come to perhaps that deeper part of yourself, that intimate part. Maybe we don't visit that so often. And I'm also, kind of preparing this, kind of warming you up towards the shared, the shared, the sharing in the breakout room. Yeah, but before we go into our separate breakout rooms, I would like to, introduce this little exercise that we can do all together. Yeah, so how it is to actually make that connection with other people while still being with yourself. Yes, and we will do a simple movement together. You can switch to gallery view. You can open your camera if you feel comfortable. open your mic if you like, because I will give you a basic rhythm, yeah, and you can join through whatever movement that you feel fits. Yeah, it could be movement with your hands um, or with your shoulders or with your body, and you can make your own movement or allow yourself to be inspired by other people that you can see. So, are you ready? I'm going to give you just this rhythm. Can you hear that? No, perhaps not. Okay, is anyone joining me? Up, 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 tappy, tappy, 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 up. We up, 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 doopy, doopy, up, doop, doop, doopy, doopy, up, up, doody, doody, doop. Okay, all right, keep the rhythm. Make it softer. Tapi, tap, tap, tapi. Until it becomes a whisper. Okay. Thank you for joining in. You can, yes, you can pat your shoulders. All right. You know, what we did just now, it is also a way of communicating non-verbally, just through rhythm, through movement. But yeah, in the mindful sharing, I think it's really important as well to kind of to stay with yourself, yeah, so that you feel your own body. It is also, yeah, kind of that that connection that we made just now, that we created just now, that also kind of yeah, create a sense of safety, that we know a bit of each other through their rhythm and their movement. But yes, I'm going to share a bit, yeah, about this mindful sharing. This is an exercise I really love to facilitate and to share. And yeah, some of you probably already experienced this in your life, but I just give you my take on it, my version on it. And I'm gonna share just some ground rules to make everyone involved in this feeling safe. Yeah. So basically, when you enter the breakout rooms, I will make you in pairs, yeah, in 2 persons in each breakout room. And first is really to listen, and listen with your whole being as well. Yeah, you can listen what's being said, but also listen to your whole being. What is your own body giving feedback on, and listen with the intention to offer a safe space. That means refrain from giving judgment, from giving advice, or from interrupting. I know, like in social context, sometimes like it's yeah, perhaps someone shares about an experience, and then sometimes it can be, yeah, I'm not saying that you do it, but it can be that I would feel compelled to say, oh, I had also that, you know, then I was interrupting the flow. So try to refrain from that and just really share from the heart. And okay, both parties, yeah, both persons in the breakout room practice mindful breathing. yeah, the one that you experiences now, and really use your breath as anchor. And Jessica, welcome. You are arriving at the right moment. We are about to split out into breakout rooms to do mindful sharing. And basically it's listening to offer safe space, and we give no judgment, no advice, no interruption to the one sharing. Yes, delighted to have you here as well, Jessica. So just to give you the structure, you will be paired up, and you can just take turns who's going to share first based on your name's alphabetical order. Yeah, say if it's, let's say, for example, Ayu and Vanessa, then Ayu goes first because her name starts with A. And the first one is the speaker. Then you share for 2 minutes, anything. Yeah, it could be about your fear, about your courage, or about the impact that you want to create, as long as it is true and it's from the heart. And speak from the I language to really own that, okay, this is my experience, this is how I feel. Yeah. So notice if you say you so be careful with that. Yeah. And the other person, as the listener, receives the sharing. And I think you can also help the speaker with the timekeeping. If you notice like, oh, okay, like it's over 2 minutes, just notify them gently. After the speaker finish sharing, just reflect back, repeats what you hear. Yeah, kind of, okay, I hear that you are very passionate about this, that you want to create impact in this. But also, as optional, you can share your objective observation. For instance, I see you smile when you were talking about your work, for instance. Or you can also turn it inward, like, I sense myself getting a bit uncomfortable when you told me about, so still like owning your own experience. It's not, because it's not like you're blaming the other because you feel discomfort, but really just be with your experience. And afterwards, you change role. So let's say each person has 5 minutes to share and also to receive back reflection from their partner. And then we come back to the main room to share what you have experienced. So are you ready? All right. So we have, this shared experience, vulnerability, mirroring, and kind of just being accepted, feeling safe to share. I'm going towards, closing this masterclass. If you have enjoyed this space, these past 2 days, you are probably wondering, okay, what's going to be next? How can I have this experience more regularly in my life? And what other practices can support my healing, and also in developing my trust to fellow humans, to myself, so that that you can also create that impact in a powerful, in a sustainable way. So I'm really excited to share this with you. This might resonate with some of you. I'm opening the door again for the Tribe program, and this is really special for committed people driven to make an impact, such as yourself. And the goal is really to strengthen your support system so you can keep shining without burning out. And it is a 6-month curated journey, and it's made for and with you in an intimate small group setting. And what it covers, just to name a few, it's really twice a month. We have peer coaching, and then we have every month a creative healing space, which is self-paced. Now you can do it in your own time, and you get personal support and accountability as well. And every month you have also this mindful sharing, just like you did just now. Yeah. So if you would like an invitation to apply for this program, you can type yes in the chat. Then I know who's interested and I can send information about it. Yeah. So if you receive this invitation, you also receive a small gift from me, which is a very short video series to guide you to practice presence. Yeah, that is one foundational practice in the program, among many others. And if you're not sure yet, okay, is this for me or no? Yeah, what good is it for me? You can book in a call with me. So I will also share this in the email later. I'll just share with you the link, and this clarity call will be it's a no pressure but laser focused call where we get down into what really matters to you, and we clarify what your next step will be. Okay, so with that, here we are at the end. I want to make sure that that it is a good enough closure for you, that you don't leave feeling hanging or like, what was that about? So here we are at the end. I will send you the overview via email sometime this weekend. If you have to be somewhere, I know we set the time for 1 hour, then you can leave now, and I'll see you next time. But if you have some questions or you want to share more, we have space for that right now.